come down onto your mat. Place your hands under your shoulders, your knees under your hips, and let's tuck under all of our toes. Allow your spine to gently arch, and let's look forward to the top end of your mat. Let's start your morning routine in an all-four position. Coming down onto your mat, your two hands under your two shoulders, knees under your hips, and all of your toes tucked. Can we slightly arch our spine or arch your back and look towards the top end of your mat? Let's inhale. As we exhale through the mouth, we roll our tailbone under. We curve our lower back and allow our head to drop, breathing in. Breathe out, release your tailbone. Gently arch the spine and float your face. Breathe in. Breathe out, tailbone draws down to the floor. Lightly draw belly button to spine, curve. Exhale, release your tail. Arching the spine and floating the face. Breathe in. Breathe out, curve. So flexing the spine. Inhale, relaxing your neck. Exhale, roll through the spine, coming into your extension. One more time, breathe in. Breathe out, we curve, so flexing the spine. Holding, breathing out, rolling back through to the start position where we can untuck our toes and drop our bottom to our heels. Allow your forehead to rest down onto the mat. Pressing actively into your two hands. Thinking of energizing your bottom onto your heels. As we breathe in, can we start to lift? Come all the way back, reset your all fours, setting for thread the needle. Lengthen the spine long, lift the right hand, breathe out, thread the needle. So reach, breathe in, lift the arm and replace. Other side, breathe out, reaching, bend the right elbow. Breathe in, lift, and release the left hand. Breath out, reach, right hand, bending your left elbow, coming all the way up and release. Now, as you're moving through, can you find a sense of your spine still staying quite long and straight towards the front end of your room, even though we're moving from side to side? One more to that left arm or left side. And then let's release it there. Now it's swapping over your position, so if you can come onto the bottom, bring your feet out in front of you, and just wrap your hands to the back of your thighs, guiding yourself down so that you're laying on your mat. Bring both of your knees with you into your chest, and just take a moment there, feeling the lower part of your back pressing gently into your floor. You could add in some side to side rocking motion or movement. And then coming back into the center, bringing both of your feet to the floor, and let's balance on our tippy toes there. Our arms come wide, pressing our hands into the floor, and then allow yourself to soften your chest. As we breathe in, allow your knees to fall to the floor on the left-hand side. Breathe out as we center. Breathe in, allow the knees to fall to the floor on the right. And breathe out to center. Now let's flow through with this movement, keeping our hands active into the floor, but allowing everything underneath the rib cage to move quite freely and passively. Gently releasing our lower part of our back, our outer sides of our hips. Last time to the right hand side. And then as we come back to the left-hand side, let's actually hold that. And then slide your left leg out from underneath the right one and place it on top of the right thigh, allowing your body weight of that leg to kind of drop that right thigh a little deeper so that you're actually opening up that right side of your body. Coming back to the breath, in through the nose, out through the mouth. And then let's release by bringing that left leg back underneath and return the body to the center. Hug both of your knees into your chest. And then release the tippy toes back to the floor with your arms out nice and wide. Knees go to the right hand side there. Let's hold them there. Slide your right leg out and place it on the outside of your left thigh. And again, just let the weight of the legs actually just sink your body a bit closer to the floor, opening up that left side of your body. And let's release by bringing the right leg back underneath, coming back into the center. Moving your hands onto the mat, and let's separate the feet roughly hip and shoulder distance apart there. Now I'm just going to move my hand out the way so that you can see. So what you're looking to do here is we're going to move through what's called a pelvic tilt. And we're simply just rocking our body or our hips forward and backwards. And what you'll feel is that your lower back moves closer to the mat each time you tilt your pelvis. So if I return my hand there, and then let's coordinate the breath. So if you can inhale to prepare, and then exhale as you tilt your pelvis. Inhale as you release. So as you're tilting your pelvis, I'd like you to think of very gently drawing in your waist. And perhaps you could even think of drawing your pubic bone in towards your belly button there. Last time. And then let's take this into a pelvic curl. So as you're breathing out, you tilt your pelvis and roll your hips up and off your mat. Breathe in to hold. Breathe out, release the spine, coming all the way down. Now as you're moving through this exercise, I want you to imagine that your chest is just holding onto a 2 kilo brick there. So it's kind of keeping it a little bit heavy towards the floor. So moving through with that sensation. Keeping the rib cage soft and heavy. Thinking of it sinking to the floor, no matter where we are in the movement. Exhale as you're rolling up. Inhaling as you're pausing. Exhale as you release it down. One more time through. Relaxing the chest, heavy chest. And releasing it down. Now place the right leg over your left one. Pick up your left leg and you've got the option to hold behind the back of your thigh or to reach over your shin bone. So let's hold your supine glute stretch. Perhaps you're closing down your eyes so that you can relax as you're holding and reconnecting to the breath. Let's release that side and you can swap over. So left leg over the right and let's hug that right leg in towards the chest. One last breath there. Bringing both of your knees into your chest one last time. Move the hands to the back of your legs. Use a little bit of momentum there and roll yourself up to seated to finish.